Hey, I'm making this video really because I feel like God is driving me to do this. Um, and this video really is a video pleading with you, with my friends from high school, my friends from college, my acquaintances from college, my acquaintances from high school, that I would plead with you to forgive me, to um, forgive me. Can't imagine the depth of hurt and of pain that I have caused people in my life and in high school and in college. Um, can't begin to even know where the ripple would end of the sinfulness of my life in the past. Um, and I mean, my friends in high school, my friends in college, my close friends, the people I hung out with and I loved to be around, I sought your approval continually. In high school and in college, I wanted your approval. So I did sinful things and stupid things, and I did these things just for your approval. And I did them because I loved myself. And if I could get you somehow to agree with me of what I think about myself, I could exalt myself higher and higher. This is the battle that was taking place in my mind and my thoughts then, and I was never aware until God has revealed it to me, of these things that, man, I wanted to be the king of my world. And I so apologize for all of the deceit, all of the lies, all of the hurt, all of the pain that I have caused any one of you. Um, I was the worst example of a Christian. I would claim Christ, but I was so full of sin. I did everything I wanted to do. And I looked for man's approval. And I know people saw me. My dad was a pastor, so I was the preacher's kid. And if you would have asked me back then, I would have said I was a Christian. But then I would go out and every day do everything that I wanted to do. Didn't care about others, cared about myself. And the deep pain that could cause and has caused, I am so sorry. And I'm making this video to plead with you to forgive me. Is one reason I'm making this video. The other reason I'm making this video is to tell you good news, that with zeal, as Paul said, he said with zeal he persecuted the church. With zeal I loved myself. With great zeal I loved myself. I would say I could claim a whole lot back then. I claimed to knew a lot about the Bible. I claimed all of these things, but all of that is a loss. A loss. And it says in Philippians 3:7-8 that more than that I count all things as loss in view of the surpassing value of knowing Jesus Christ my Lord, for whom I suffered the loss of all things, and count all things but rubbish, that I may gain Christ. And this is what Christ has done for me. He has become my all-satisfying joy, that I am no longer going around searching for approval of men and approval of my friends and approval of the world and approval of a congregation of people, but I am every single day of my life performing for an audience of one, and that is God. So I bow in reverence before Him, and I prayed before I made this video that I would plead with you as well, forgiveness, forgiving me for all of the damage that I've caused in my deadness. And I would plead with you that if you're not a Christian, or if you are the king of your world, dethrone yourself. Fall upon your knees. repent from your sin, because every day you are storing up for yourself wrath. You're going against God, you're suppressing truth, and you're storing up for yourself the wrath of God. But what you don't understand is that the wrath of God was satisfied in Jesus Christ. That Jesus took the payment. He satisfied the justice of God. He took your payment. So we believe, and I believe, in the finished work of Jesus on the cross, that his life was good enough. He didn't deserve to die, but he died. He died, why? Because he saw me. And he said, I'm going to die for him. And he died for me. And even though God should have killed me way before, he died for me. So I would urge you to trust in Jesus, to trust in him. I would plead with you to run to him, that he could be the all-satisfying joy of your heart. The all-knowing, all-powerful God, he offers relationship. And that relationship is so intimate and so pleasurable. And I am not speaking of prosperity, that when you're a Christian it's going to be health, wealth, and prosperity. But what I am saying is there is so much joy and satisfaction in Jesus Christ. And I want you to know that for me, he has become my all-satisfying joy. That when I say I love his word, I don't just mean I love it out of the emptiness of my heart, but out of the fullness of my heart. I say with great confidence that his word is literally food and bread for me. That if I go out without it, I will surely die. That his presence to me has become an overwhelming need. That I am so hungry and I'm so thirsty. As a deer pants for the water, so my soul pants for my Jesus. And I want to urge you and plead with you, out of love for you, to run to the cross, to trust in Jesus. Let him be on his throne, because we know that every knee will bow and every tongue will confess. Not some, but every one. So he is Lord of your life, whether you know it or not. He is Lord of your life. But I would say most of you, just like where I was, has yourself enthroned. Relinquish your authority, lay down your rights, and fall upon the freedom and beauty of Jesus. I pray that this is a help to you and a benefit to you, and I pray with all seriousness that you would forgive me. Forgive me for how I lived. I was ignorant and stupid. Forgive me. And I pray that you, if you know Jesus, that you'll love him more. And if you don't know him, that you will cling to him, because he's worthy. I pray this finds everyone well, and I pray that you would prayerfully consider what I say. I love you all, and thank you for your time. Thank you for this time to listen.